Hi, this is Nicole Fleischer, and today we will be learning how to use Face2Gene on your mobile device. First of all, you need to download, and once you have downloaded it, you will receive this icon. If it's the first time you're using it, you will need to register. Face2Gene is only for healthcare personnel, so make sure when you register to give us all the needed information so that we can make sure that you are allowed into the application. Once I add my password, I will be inside Face2Gene and I will be able to view all my cases. So today we will add a new case by taking a photo of my patient. For this demonstration, I am not taking the photo of a patient, but of a photo of my patient. I can capture the face, click on photo, and then once the photo has been taken, I will be able to click on done. So done. While Face2Gene is analyzing the image, I can add, for instance, some basic information such as some part of the name and some IDs so that I can recognize my patient. I can add the sex. I can add the date of birth. All this data will be important in order to analyze my patient. Once I'm done, I can already go and click on Show Results. And I will already see that I have already a list of possible syndrome matches that I can study. However, this information, this analysis is only based on the photo that I've uploaded. I can add more information and it might be a little bit more accurate. I can go to measurements and add some basic anthropometric measurements. For instance, my patient is my patient's height, and let's say he weighs 12 kilos. Just from this information alone, I can already view some growth charts. And this growth chart will be very useful to see in what percentile my patient is. I can then go back and add some characteristics that I found during my clinical checkup. So I will click here on the button called Refine. Face2Gene is already suggesting some possible syndrome, some possible clinical features that I can agree with, like decreased body weight or thick eyebrows, or I can totally disagree with. For instance, no, I don't think that my patient has muscular hypothonia at all. If I need to find and add some more clinical features that I don't see in this list, I can always search by clicking up here on the search button. Right now, we already have a syndrome analysis provided, and I can here tap to view it. Okay, sorry, I can add here, I missed that, and I can see here the different syndromes that it's being showing me for the clinician to be able to make a diagnosis. For instance, let's look closer into mucosaccharoid polysaccharidosis type 2. I can see that Face2Gene has matched my patient to a mask. And this mask or composite image has been conducted by taking all the molecularly diagnosed MPS type 2 patients in the database. But it offers me also the possibility of comparing with other photos. These are photos that have been published. For instance, I can compare it with this patient, and I can see quite a striking similarity. It can't help me to compare the structure of the nose, the direction of the palpebral fissures, and others. What else does Face2Gene provide me? Provides me here with the typical features of MPS 2 so that I can add some more. Indeed, my patient has short stature and has an abnormality of retinal pigmentation. So I will click those two. And as you can see, I have already a new analysis provided because I added more information. But before we go back, I want to show you one more possibility, which is to learn what the London Medical Databases is showing us. This is a vast, large database that is showing me also X-rays, MRI images, and other information that can be extremely relevant for what I need. It gives me also some information and links to other resources. I will now go back to the syndrome analysis, and after I have spent some time studying the possible syndromes that I'm offered here, I have made my conclusion that this could be a type of Hurler syndrome. I will then click here and then ask to diagnose it as one of my differentials. I can then send all this information to the laboratory, which will be able to use this structured phenotypic information for variant prioritization. Thank you very much for listening. If you have any question, please email us at research@fdna.com. Bye.